Hello, Gray. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my third video. Excuse me. Um, I am still camera shy, but I'm trying. As I thought it would be boring to use a second life avatar or transformize to make videos. But if this gets all weird, I'm going to do that again. So sorry in advance. Um, when you said names are a bit like useless in a way, I also thought the same thing. I still think the same way, actually. I got the idea when back in the days when I used to have a friend, a weird friend. I hope you know who I'm talking about. I asked him, "Okay, what's your name? You seem to be really nice to me. What's your name? I would love to know your name and call you by that." And he goes, "You know, you can just call me you or hey, because names are useless and names are just names. So you don't have to like they're just names." That's what he said. So whenever I whenever I want to talk to him, I always say hey or hey you, hello, you know, because he would know that I would be talking to him. And yeah, but what I was trying to say in my previous video is that I do gosh, I do think that names are useless, but we do need names because the society needs it, I guess, to identify us. And you know, like in governments and city halls, you need certain, what should we call it, like social security number. Like you have numbers to identify people, but you also need names to register yourself. So it's you can't avoid that. You can't avoid not having names. That is why I'm trying to get used to my name. I'm trying to adjust. Maybe my life would be easier if I didn't have a name, or maybe I could pick a new one. I don't know, but even if I did, I wouldn't be able to stick to it, I guess. So yeah, I'm trying to get used to the fact that I have a name and that my name is Yuki. Stuff like that. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm like going all over the place. But with naming your children, that is something I guess we all go through if we're parents or if we're owners of pets like dogs, cats, hamsters, rabbits, to identify them. And they get used to it, and if I say Fifi or Titi, they would come to me, but not right now because they're just being themselves. So I don't know. I think children, babies, are like plants. Like plants. I think they're like plants. I don't know what these are, but let's say you give birth to a child and you get this, or you get a seed. A seed is a baby and this is like say 5-year-old child. I don't know, I really don't know what these are. I really don't. And what I'm trying to say is that, like, let's say you sell plants, and in order to sell plants you need to identify them. You need to have names for them, you know. So I could say, oh, this is a rose. This is what, like daisies. And the customer would think, oh, these are daisies. This is a rose. Okay, then that's it. But it isn't. It will grow to be a sunflower. This might grow to be a cactus. I know this is quite extreme example, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is that you never know what you're going to get when you give birth to a child. You never know. If maybe it's going to be an alien, I hope not, but they are babies, but they are human babies. I really hope they are human. But just because you name them like Elizabeth, she won't turn out to be an Elizabeth as you expected. But you need names to identify them. So, maybe that's just how the world is. I mean, the society is. That's how it is, I guess. And as long as this whole name system thing doesn't change, I don't think we can get away with it. Maybe I'm such a pessimist. I am becoming a pessimist, to be honest. I was an optimist before, but like as time passes by, I started to think that, oh, there's world peace is nonsense, and utopia is also nonsense. That's why it's called utopia, like, you know. And yeah, third culture kids, we are a unique type of people, unique group of people. And you can't really put them in just one group. Like, even within the TCK group, you have like many groups. Like, maybe someone has only been to like 10 countries, and you get another TCK person who's been to like, who's grew up in more than 20 or something like that. And surely they're different, but they're quite loving. They are really confusing. We're really confusing. Very confusing. Weird in a good way. Sometimes in a bad way, depending on your perspective. If you're a really close-minded person, maybe you'll see us as like a threat to society. I don't know. But maybe it's good to talk about TCK in the next video. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll end it here because it's getting long. So I hope this was enough response. I hope. I love you. Great. And subscribe if you like us. Subscribe if you're TCK or you're plant, or you found out that you're actually an alien when in fact your parents are human beings. I don't know. Okay, sure.